Oh, D. Thank you for the mamba. I'm about to bust these joints down. Damn, I don't want to start off with the strawberry, but I will. How about that? You could turn the light on. Huh? Yeah, I seen it was outside. When it came.
It's noise and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know
One
this
rabbit.
firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome everybody to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Punter Mitch Wishnowski ready to do the honors. And away we go from Lumen Field. Danny Gray to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Good night.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Oh, damn.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
'49ers stacking up the secondary. Look at that. They're in the dime. 3rd down. Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Dropping back to throw. He's on the move.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Walker running to the right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Huh? Huh?
Third and just 2 to go. They'll throw it. That's caught for the first.
What the hell was
He's
he
going to be
doing,
taken down
bro?
a yard shy of the 25. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Walker on first down. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Looking for a throw here. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense. And number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10 now. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. the give, it's Garindo. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Brandon Jones up for the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw now. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Garindo running between the tackles. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pass play now. That one's complete over the middle. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Plowing up the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Now a give to Garindo. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They'll come up 1st and 10. We're a quarter of the way through on the... Time to get the 2nd quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
All right, here we go. Second down. Trying an inside give to Garindo. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Calling about 7 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third and 4 coming up now. Here's Garindo again. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Pick up of 3 on the carry. That's going to bring up 4th and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. He'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Garindo gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers start off well to tie things 7-7. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 24. Pass complete to Duvernay. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First and 10 from the 41. run. First gives to Zach Charbonnet. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He lofts it deep left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the 49ers will take over deep on their own side. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now.
Huh?
Now give to Garindo, running left. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, 3rd down. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
I was watching the one that I was watching yesterday. I finished it. To me it is, yeah.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll go right back to Garindo. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. The running back gets it on the draw. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The 49ers pushing for points. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On the carry, it's Garindo. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Leonard Williams applying the hit there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Motioning left is their running back. From the 37. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing it again here. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On target to Garindo.
Of course.
And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
That's a defensive goal, right, Kate?
Man,
Just
of
get us to
course.
third down
In
so we
money
can have a
fashion, of
chance to get
course.
off the field.
His
That was a
halfback
good
breaks the
adjustment
tackle.
on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep
Perfect
him
fashion.
short of
He
the
breaks the
sticks.
tackle.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Quinn? You about to be asleep. So why you laying down then?
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go play action on first. Reeled in by George Kittle. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll run. It's Garindo. And he'll be stopped after getting this down to the 31. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Brought down by Reek Woolen. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Here's a throw. into the hands of Kittle. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here. They'll run here with Garindo. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll try the right side with Garindo. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, he did not have to look too hard.
If I leave him at 4th and 1, I'll accept it just to negate that. Just to negate that potential.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down.
Just can't listen to it here. We might have 2 coming across.
They're throwing it. Hauled in by Garindo. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Back to throw it. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2. George Kittle, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return.
Yeah, force.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd and 3 now. From the 32. Complete over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They give up the gut to Walker. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running with Walker again. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. To the air now on 1st and 10.
Oh my God,
that one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
What?
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make
I don't know why
catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
I'm so used to circle being on the right side. Yeah.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Completes this one to Gray. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pass complete to Walker. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They just get the play off. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run that. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds a man, Deontay Johnson has it. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Play action on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Now looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
It's a punt coming from the Niners on 4th down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And this punt works out. It's going to cross the 20, be touchdown at the 16-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. give now to Walker. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 19. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take a fourth-quarter lead. So no mistake in that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. Kittle brings it in. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun handoff to Garindo. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He's dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play options get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Throwing from the gun here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. No return on that punt. And the Seahawks drive is going to start from deep in their own territory. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To the ground with Walker. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 16. Escapes out to the left. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. They have themselves another 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They go with Walker here. Room to work at the 35. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Toss play, this is Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Into the hands of Duvernay. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. He'll throw it. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut it to a point late in this one. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. Pushing it up past the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Setting up to pass. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Throwing from the gun. Walker hauls it in. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. He'll throw it yet again. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again following the sack. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Caleb Farley has it. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. 2nd and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have 2 choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
To throw here on 1st down. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Man, this... All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see 1 possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. He fields it from the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
So now here's 3rd and 5. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout, as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Now, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
Takes it in at the 21. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Nice return there, 15 yards gained. And the 49ers will go on offense. First down, ball at the 36. Give now to the running back. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Running back sent in motion left. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll have none remaining in OT. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 38. Oh, big interception here. Space on the right. He's got room. And he takes this one back for the pick six. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And in overtime, it was their defense who actually came